So now we go to the dirty South. Alright, New Orleans 7-3. Clearly ahead of the next team, the Atlanta Falcons 5-4. Okay. At this point, you'd have to say Atlanta be hard pressed to win that division and hard pressed to make the playoffs. Let's take a look-see at the Atlanta Falcons schedule. Yes, I'm already proclaiming the New Orleans Saints the NFC South champs. I know, it's horrible of me, but come on, they've got like a 2-game lead. And I'm just looking here, but they play New Orleans one more time though. So, Titans, Vikings, Houston, Carolina, Jacksonville, New Orleans one more time, and Tampa Bay. I hate you. Thank you. Okay. What I see here then is kind of not a dangerous but not an easy schedule. One where I suspect they'll win a few and lose a few. So, let's just say they got to play New Orleans one more time, which is good for them. Tennessee, though, scrappy. Houston, playoff contender. Carolina, no pushover. Jacksonville, that's winnable. And then, of course, New Orleans, and then Tampa Bay, which is a divisional game. Let's take a look at the Saints. The schedule with a 2-game lead. Obviously, we know that they play against the. We know they play against their division rivals, the Dirty Birds, one more time. But, oh God, come on, man. Okay. The Saints have a bye this week. Then they got the Giants, Detroit, Tennessee, Atlanta, and Carolina. Well, I'll tell you something. Thing is, no easy picnic for the Saints. Seems to me like they've got a little bit of a tougher schedule than their rivals, the Falcons. So, with that in mind, I mean, if that's true and the Falcons play a little better, and then they might be in a position to maybe contend for that division come the end of the year. But based on where they sit now, I'm saying New Orleans is probably at 10-16. So Falcons would really have to play well if they wanted to contend there. Okay, so 10-6. And then last, and certainly not least, the NFC West. But all you need to know there is the San Francisco 49ers are your playoff team. So, really, we have all the information that we really need thus far. And that is, you've got Saints, division leaders, Falcons still in contention. You've got the Giants, division leaders, Dallas still in contention. Kind of a same thing. Then you got Detroit and Chicago in that division. Okay, they don't play each other anymore, so you got to remember that. However, Detroit has to play Green Bay twice, which might hurt them. Alright? So it's kind of a complex thing because two of the divisions you would have to say are already done. The North and the West decided. The South and the East up for grabs. Okay. Now, it's possible that the Bears and the Lions take the 2 wild card spots away from the Falcons and or the Cowboys if it plays out that way. However, I don't think that's what will happen. My prediction there is that probably Chicago will take one wild card spot, and then probably Detroit will probably not be able to take the second one because they have to play Green Bay twice. So you'll see either Atlanta or Dallas, or maybe New York, depending on if Dallas overtakes them. So I'm going to say maybe the Giants and the Bears in the wild card spots, with Green Bay winning the division, San Francisco winning the division, and Dallas winning their division. Did I leave anybody out? Green Bay, San Francisco, Dallas, New Orleans, yeah. So that's how I see it. So now that we are done with our recap of the both divisions, let's go ahead and just predict who our playoff teams are going to be. Okay, so we got our division winners. Now I gotta put in the wild cards. Alright, here we go. So, this is what we got. Alright. You got, in the AFC, you got the Patriots, division winners. The Pittsburgh Steelers, division winners. Houston Texans, division winners. San Diego Superchargers, division winners. Alright? Your wild card teams are Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. In the NFC, you got Dallas, Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco. And your wild card teams are Chicago and New York. Okay? So, number one seeds. That's New England in the AFC, Green Bay in the NFC. And Pittsburgh is going to be the 2 seed in Pittsburgh. And San Francisco is the 2 seed in the NFC. Okay? And that means Chargers. There's a 3. I'm sorry, Texans. Texans, 3, Chargers, 4. 4. Let's see. I'm going to say New Orleans 3, Dallas 4. Then you've got your Baltimore and Cincy. Okay. I'm going to say that Baltimore and Cincy probably knock off Chargers and the Texans. Alright. So, that puts some matchups between, say, Baltimore versus New England and Cincy against Pittsburgh. And you're going to see it's the Patriots versus Pats versus the Steelers. And in the NFC, you're going to see Chicago and New York. Okay. And I'm going to say that you're going to end up with probably Green Bay versus New Orleans in the NFC Championship. Green Bay. And I'm going to say the Patriots. So, this year's Super Bowl is the Patriots versus the Packers. And the Patriots pull up the upset. Alright, so here's my little crazy convoluted diagram. Alright, you see that? Alright. Thing you gotta know is, okay, New England wins the AFC East. Pittsburgh wins the AFC North. Houston wins the AFC South, and San Diego wins the West. Okay, wild card Baltimore and Cincinnati. Both wild card teams win, and then both wild card teams lose in their next round, setting up a championship between Pats and Steelers. Pats win. Okay, NFC. Dallas, division winner. Green Bay, division winner. New Orleans, division winner. San Francisco, division winner. And then Chicago and the Giants, wild card. Okay? Alright. Wild card teams don't win in the NFC. And however this works, New Orleans and Green Bay face each other in the NFC Championship. Easy victory for Green Bay. You have an epic Super Bowl showdown between Green Bay and the Patriots, and the Patriots pull off the upset. You heard it here. That's that. And that's the NFL breakdown. And I don't think we're going to have time to get into fantasy or college tonight. That took a lot more time than I thought. But I hope you enjoyed it.